All right, so mine that I decided to go with was the Society of Explorers and Adventurers. I really wanted to make this mainstream because I feel like all the stuff from that kind of uh, just lore is just really interesting. So the story goes that during the early 1900s, the society was on board a jungle navigation company tour, trying to find an ancient civilization said to hold magical artifacts and treasure. But in doing so, they got lost in a freak storm and ended up being shipwrecked and cursed on Krakatoa Island. So if you guys don't know, Krakatoa is one of the drinks from Trader Sam's in California. A lot of the ones I chose were actual food and stuff like that from the restaurant. I really wanted to make it more, centralized and just feel more at home. So at the entrance, there's going to be a crashed and crushed Jungle Cruise skipper boat from where they crashed. There's going to be a bunch of old furniture and luggage from the Jungle Navigation Company. I kind of want it similar to the Tower of Terror queue. So there's going to be a bunch of old books and bags and stuff like that. You'll be able to see like old name tags from all the people that got lost and perished on that fateful expedition.
Mhm.
So my first ride is called the Mermaid Lagoon Lazy River. So this is going to be a lazy river, but it's also going to have rapids in it. So it's going to go entirely around the island, and you're gonna go through caves and old mine shafts filled with these giant crystals and diamonds, just showing the true beauty of the island as a whole.
Mhm.
So I kind of wanted to be a mix between Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and Peter Pan, with a bunch of flowing water all over the place, and have it like projected in different colors, and stuff you can interact with on the walls and just the water in general. So it'll actually come alive and interact with the cave. But I also want there to be like the projections from Pirates of the Caribbean with the mermaids. So you can see them
Mm.
swimming by
Mm.
you under the water.
Mm.
Um, and at
I
the
know.
end,
Jared's like, y'all Lazy River
Mm.
suck.
at the ends of the lazy river, we're actually going to have a full-fledged mermaid lagoon. And there's going to be a bunch of animatronic.
I'm out. I'm
That's all
out.
that
End the
is
pitch. End the pitch.
um,
I'm out.
and just interacting with the guests there. I'm sorry, I didn't realize this would trigger you so much. I thought this would be really cute.
You said the siren projections from Pirates of the Caribbean, and that's where I decided I was getting out.
Oh, buddy. But yeah, so it's going to be a mix between Pirates of the Caribbean, Peter Pan, and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
It is a very cute idea. It's a very cute idea. I have that vivid image of that siren projection.
Yeah, it's going to happen. My next one is the Piranha Pool Wave Pool. Obviously, this is a drink from Trader Sam's. So this is going to be right in front of Mount Kakatoa. And there's going to be the giant fish statue outside of the wave pool as well from the restaurant. And if you don't want to swim, there's going to be a bunch of different blow up floats and things to ride so you can hold on and not feel like you're drowning.
Oh, nice.
Because that's an issue that I found with a lot of these wave pools is like it's just water.
You feel like you're
Float or
drowning.
you don't. But yeah, so it's going to be easier for younger kids. There's going to be life vests and stuff like that in the pool as well, just so they feel safe. But at night, it's going to completely change. And it's going to turn into a
Piranhas.
magical sea of colors using the magic of the island, creating a new and beautiful mystical environment similar to the H2 Glow night from the water park that Florida has, as well
My
as
entire
Avatar.
water park is H2 Glow.
It's okay.
Sorry.
I mean, essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Real piranhas in the wave pool after dark.
That's gonna be like the Halloween Horror Nights scare zone, except they're real piranhas.
Oh, jeez.
Perfect. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the glass from Trader Sam's, the only thing that popped into my head was that TikTok sound. It's like show me those teeth, you're my little piranha baby.
Oh, God.
So my next one is Pirate Paradise. So this will be a play area for kids with little slides and a big pirate ship and a fort to play on and explore. There's also going to be pirates that you can interact and play with. And there's going to be actual missions that you can go on around the island, exploring caves and looking for various treasures and artifacts for the pirates to plunder and add to their collection. And if you go deep enough into the cave, you actually might see the chest of Davy Jones's heart. And at the end of the night, if you have completed all the excursions, you'll be sworn into the pirates' crew and you'll be able to join them. And you might see characters like Barbossa, Captain Hook, Red, and Captain Blackbeard as well. So yeah, Captain Killian Jones, Barbossa, Captain Jack, just very, mainstream pirates that everyone loves. I want this to be an interactive experience for people at any age. So this is my first restaurant. It's called the Sea Shanty Surplus. And it's basically just
Sea Shanty Surplus?
Oh God, speaking is hard sometimes.
Why did you give yourself Sea Shanty Surplus?
Because it all started with the nest and I thought it was cute. But I can't speak English, so here we are.
Okay, talk about your surplus.
So it's literally just going to be a little pirate outpost. It's just going to have a bunch of drinks, some fruits and some vegetables that you can trade and barter with the people that work there. It's going to be all led and run by pirates. So it's going to be really cool. Just a little shack, not too much. But my next ride is called the Wind Rider. So this is going to be similar to Crush and Gusher, but it's going to be themed to Moana. So the Wind Ride will be a fast-paced launch water slide going over hills and sharp turns, and you're just going to feel the full force of nature and the elements combined. So you're going to go into a pre-show room where Moana is now teaching the visitors more about the true nature of the island and its beauty after she's saved Te Fiti. So this is going to be set after the film, as if the movie is actually in our world. So she asks you if you want to join her on a fun expedition, and you go actually join her on her water boats, and she takes you on this exploration around the island.
Like that.
So eventually you're going to actually end up in the Sea of Monsters, and you're going to see a full-fledged animatronic of Tamatoa as he tries to keep you as one of his collection. The next ride is Oa Falls. Again, this is a drink from Trader Sam's. This is going to be 2 drop slides on Mount Krakatoa for the truest adventurers. So the cast members, of course, are going to be chanting out Oa at the top before you go down the water slide, because that's one of the things they do for the drink. They all sing Oa. It's kind of like a chant. And there's going to be giant torches at the top that will light on fire and blow smoke down the water slide as you're going down. So it's going to be completely pitch black because you're covered in smoke until you get to the bottom of the slide. And it's going to shoot you straight out of the volcano as you land back inside the lazy river.
Ooh.
Yep, so everything's connected. The water kind of serves as one giant flowing thing around the entire water park.
I like that.
The last ride I have is Eruption Corruption. So this is going to be the main attraction for the theme park, in which you board a 4-person raft and take a herring trip inside Mount Krakatoa as it's about to erupt. Because this is a full-fledged volcano, it's going to go off.
Woo!
So this is similar to, again, Grizzly Rapids. So you end up joining the League of Adventurers to hunt for this mystical stone. I can't speak because I cannot breathe right now.
It's mystical.
Stone of Mount Krakatoa.
No, mystical sounds more cool. I like that better.
Mystical.
I like mystical.
I'm going to use that more often. It's all mystical.
But it's said to grant any wish imaginable, but unknowing to them, there was an enchantment placed on it to keep away from intruders. So you have to escape before the volcano erupts. So you'll go over geysers, inside the mountain, down waterfalls, and even see the people dropping straight out of the Oa water slide. So it's going to go straight through the water slide that you're on.
Oh, cool.
So when it erupts, the water will turn bright red and orange, signaling the eruption, and actually have the blast and stuff like that with huge clouds of smoke inside the ride. You're going to be traveling down the lava as it takes over the inside of the cave, and the walls will become unstable and shake, and things will catch on fire, similar to Big Thunder Mountain when all the TNT goes off and it explodes. But you'll make a sweet escape down the rapids and outside of the volcano. So that's my last ride, ending with Trader Sam's Tropical Transports. So this is like Trader Sam's Grog Gotto, except this is a full bar and a full grill. So it's not just for adults, it's also for kids as well. So you'll pass over multiple bridges, over koi ponds, and around waterfalls to find this hidden treasure. Since the Jungle Navigation Company took over Trader Sam's, he's looking to take his claim all over the world. So he's trying to spread his wings on every continent, wherever the Jungle Navigation Company ends up. So this is actually a place where all these Society of Explorers and Adventurers go to, and it's kind of like their home base. So you'll see a lot of Easter eggs from the Society of all the different attractions and all the places they've been around the world. And you'll actually get to interact with these characters and share stories with them throughout your excursion, and just what you were able to do and the things you were able to see on side the island. So it's all connected in the great circle of life.
Oh boy.
So that is the Society of Explorers and Adventurers.
Mysterical. Sorry, Jurassic.
Jurassic.
I love you too. It's okay.
You ready?
Yeah. I'm glad we all decided to pull restaurants or something that was already there.
Right.
Make me feel less bad.
I was worried you were gonna do a full one, and I was like, oh man.
Oh, I did. You'll hear it.
Sure. All right, just you and me while he gets me water. Go for it.
Okay, let me assure.
Ooh, you did a desert theme?
Oh wait. No, sorry, I messed up. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
So, the idea behind this was essentially you have Blizzard Beach and you have Typhoon Lagoon, both natural disasters, both mixed with a water park. So I decided to go with Cyclone Sands because a cyclone is also a natural disaster.
In theory, you understood the assignment more than we did.
Kind of. There we are. So this water park is based off of the Amazon rainforest. The story goes that one summer day in the Amazon, a great cyclone came through, washing all of the rain and the rainforest into this one secluded area, creating what is now a tourist attraction water park. This water park is very heavily influenced by the beauty of the rainforest, along with some Disney pixie dust, which we'll get into later. And the icon of this park is a clump of kapok trees, which it's that center picture for y'all watching on YouTube. For those not, go look it up. And the name of this icon is Kapok Canopy, but I've been saying it fast, so I just say Kapok Canopy.
Kapok Canopy.
And it is completely decorated with a tree house in the center that homes the signature ride that is complete, and it is also completely decked out in lights and beach towels and some animatronic birds featuring some very enchanted birds that sing on the hour.
Let's all sing like the birds sing.
For those of you who didn't get that reference, there will be some enchanted tiki room birds in this. It's
an egg, but me.
It's also very important for me to note that I did my research heavily on the actual ecosystem of the rainforest. So
you learned an entire rainforest ecosystem, and I learned Navi.
Tried. So the layers of the rainforest, like the actual rainforest, go the forest floor, and then the understory, which is like the bushes and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's the canopy, which is like the medium tall stuff, and then the top is called the emergent. That's like the top layer of trees and everything.
You've heard of Divergent. Now listen to Emergent.
I'll fight.
No?
Okay. So
the face that he just gave me, I'm sorry, was so funny. He was like, yeah.
So my first ride is based off of the emergent layer of the rainforest, and it's called Emergent Sea.
Of course it is.
These aren't pictures signifying what it would look like. These are just so you can picture the actual ride. This is the signature ride, which is going to be housed in Kapok Canopy at the very top. It is a combo of a drop launch capsule and a normal body slide. You go to the top of Kapok Canopy. Oh my god, I can't even say it now. Kapok Canopy.
Wow, welcome to my world.
Sea shanty surplus.
sea shanty surplus. And you pretty much enter that tube that shoots you straight down and into a giant water slide. So it's kind of Summit Plummet mixed with Crush and Gusher.
Yes, please, please, please.
The next ride I have is called Canopy Crossroads. This ride is also harbored inside Kappa Canopy, but lower down. It's a family raft ride. See, y'all went like the actual parks kind of
Raft ride.
raft ride, and I went
feel like
Blizzard
I'd be more
Beach raft ride.
comfortable. I feel like I'd be more comfortable. Not that I don't like Grizzly, but I'd be more comfortable on an actual raft ride if I was wearing a bathing suit.
Yeah. So this ride, it's a family raft ride that takes you around the entirety of the park through twists and turns before dumping you close to the entrance of the park's lazy river. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, we did all do lazy rivers.
Yes. Excellent.
I feel like it has to be at a water park. Like,
Yeah.
at some point, a lazy river has to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of lazy rivers, welcome to the Bare Necessities Lazy River.
Yeah.
Yes.
This lazy river, inspired by everyone's favorite Baloo Bear, takes you through the tropical rainforest paradise that this water park once was. This lazy river isn't like your average lazy river, though. It takes you through many whirlpools, changing currents, rapids, and maybe even a swim-up bar.
Ooh, a swim up bar.
I want this. Let's go.
My next ride is called Rainforest Downhill Dip Strict. You have to say that slow. And it's based off the
Yes, you
Rainforest
do have to
District
say
from
that slow.
Zootopia. And yeah, it's pretty much based off the Rainforest District in Zootopia, just because I liked it.
It was pretty. It was really pretty.
Yeah. And it is Disney's first half pipe slide ever. And this slide takes you through a majority of a close tubed slide featuring Zootopia characters that drops you into a massive half pipe that has you going back and forth until you reach the end. My final official ride is called the Understory Chute, which this is tying back into the layers of the rainforest. This is also starring Disney's first ever funnel slide, which drops you into a giant funnel that swirls you around until you drop through it and into the rest of this raft ride. I was really inspired by traditional like water parks because there's a lot of water slides that Disney doesn't have that I'm like, guys, get on it.
Right.
So here you go. You don't have to pay me. And then of course we did a wave pool. It's called the Watering Hole because why wouldn't it be? And sat just under Kappa Canopy. This is the wave pool of the park featuring true sandy beaches because, you know, it's called Cyclone Sands. It's got to have sand somewhere. Getting into the restaurant. This is the first one is my fully fledged out idea, and it's going back to the lazy river, and it's called the Bar Necessities.
The Bar Necessities?
The Bar Necessities. You got the bare necessities.
Scout's acting a fool. Wait a minute. Scout.
Go.
And now he's like, I'm sorry I was bad.
Ow.
I'm sorry I ate napkins. We'll just hold on. So
yeah, you have the Bare Necessities Lazy River with the Bar Necessities attached to it. The swim up bar will be attached, as I said, to the lazy river. It will be a separate area, but still in the water. And all of the signature drinks are based off of the most famous rivers in the world, with one exception. A signature drink based off of Baloo Bear. So the signature drink is called the Baloo Blue. It's blue curacao, vodka, and lemonade garnished with a lemon wedge and a cherry. And then we have the Nile, which is Midori, lime juice, lemon juice, soda water, garnished with a cherry and a lemon and lime twist. You have the Amazon, which is red sangria with mango, strawberry, watermelon, and berries. The Mississippi, which is white rum, Galliano, which is a yellow Italian liqueur. I tried to make like a rainbow menu.
Yeah.
It also has triple sec and lime juice, and it's garnished with a peach ring. The Yangtze, which is bourbon, mint, butterfly pea tea syrup, lemon juice, and garnished with a mint and a lemon wheel. You have the Congo, which is vodka, orange liqueur, lemon lime soda, an orange wedge, and a sprig of mint. And then finally, you have the Thames, which is vodka, blue curacao, grenadine, pineapple juice, garnished with a purple sugar rim and a lime wedge. There's my swim up bar menu for
I
all
think
y'all
having
who
a
want to
full
try them.
bar menu makes me wish I did that.
I always do a full bar. Let's be honest.
You do.
Anytime we're like, oh, we're doing a new land or something, I'm like, cool. I'm gonna have a fully fledged out bar menu and nothing else. And my final restaurant is called Jungle Brook Bar, and you will be happy to know this is in partnership with Rainforest Cafe.
I had the same idea almost.
As it should be.
This restaurant, which is family friendly, features a full food menu and a full drink menu layered with different flavored margaritas, mai tais, pina coladas, and other tropical drinks. The showstopper, though, is the jungle juice waterfall that cascades behind the bar.
Okay.
So just for Sky to go swimming in, just a
hell
jungle
yeah.
juice
Let's
waterfall.
do it.
The food menu and decor are going to be in contract and partnership with Rainforest Cafe.
I love that.
However, the signature drink is called the Mowgli Mai Tai because we've been talking about Baloo, so I thought I'd bring Mowgli into it, even though he's a child. It's a classic Mai Tai made with white and dark rum, orange curacao, lime juice. However, it is also going to be made with pineapple juice and served with a tahini rim.
Ooh.
And it's that drink in the bottom right. Tahini.
I had anything else, but the tahini, yeah, I was into that.
So yeah, that is Cyclone Sands. Let's see if I can figure out how to give this back to. There it is.
All right, you did it.
I really liked it. That was a lot of fun.
I kind of want to do I want to see you doing a water park based on Atlantis, Jerad.
That'd be cool.
I want to see you do it.
It's already built. It's just not Disney brand.
I know, but I want you to Disney find it.
I've been. It was cool.
You would.
I did. I like the water slide that goes in the shark tank.
Yeah.
That's like a different kind of Atlantis. I want you to do Disney's Atlantis.
Disney's Atlantis. Okay.
Different thing.
Next summer when we do water parks again, I'll do Atlantis.
When it's so hot that we're like, let's just talk about water.
Yeah.
We could do another hotel one.
Okay.
That was a lot of fun.
I went so hard on my hotel.
Yeah.
It honestly feels like Florida in Eugene right now because like the humidity's up and it's like mid 80s.
It rained today a little bit.
It rained.
It had like 6 drops of water.
And then it stopped.
And then
everyone in California lost their knowledge of how to drive.
Literally. Yeah. Thank you, Jerad, for remembering that story. It drives me crazy.
We're only what, 2 months away till you get here?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No.
Tomorrow's
yes.
August
Tomorrow.
1.
That's wild. Dude, I'm so excited for Oogie Boogie Bash.
And I'm working on my Cruella outfit.
Tomorrow is 1 month
Yeah.
away from our anniversary.
1 year.
1 year.
1 year.
It's a lot of days.
It's a lot.
165 to be precise.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you count that high, Sky?
No.
I could skip a few and try.
1, 2, 365.
75.
Sea shanty surplus.
Sea shanty surplus. Are you happy?
I am.
I couldn't speak
Yes.
because my mouth was so dry that I was like dying. I was like,
I'm especially happy because you sound like you're doing a theater warm up when you say it.
Sea shanty surplus.
I hate it. No,
It's
don't remind
not.
me. That's disgusting.
Have Gavin try that one tonight. Before
No.
It's not just sea shanty surplus. It's sea shanty surplus.
You have to
There's a
really,
period.
really pronounce it.
There's a period after each word.
Is there anything else?
No.
Anything on your mind?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I do actually want to tell the followers what I'm doing to my Cruella outfit
Oh,
because
go
I don't
for
think
it.
I've. So pretty much it is. I did in fact buy a cosplay dress of Cruella's Dalmatian outfit. If you saw the TikTok video, that is the clip of the outfit I will be wearing. However, I'm modifying it. I'm cutting the sleeves off and I'm gonna make it sleeveless.
Oh.
Why does it feel like he's from Divergence now? Or wait, what's the Descendants?
Oh my god.
Descendants.
Anyway, I'm also lining and trimming it with red velvet. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm putting some chains on it. It is gonna look like I'm out of Descendants. I'm putting some chains on it. I'm gonna be wearing a red button up and a black corset vest and black
Yes.
pants
That's gonna be
under it.
hot.
It's gonna be hot, but I'm gonna deal with it because it's gonna be for one night only.
You're Grizzly.
7 times.
Not that night. Y'all can miss me.
So I'm just gonna quickly talk about stuff that is coming. We are still doing the episode with Julia. She was a Jungle Cruise skipper, and she also is now working at ABC, and she does a lot of the shows on Broadway. So like Aladdin, Lion King, a lot of really popular Disney shows she's in. So that'll be cool to have her on, just kind of talking about that, because there's so much to get into with like the way they run shows there, and just like her time as a skipper.
And what else?
And Gavin.
And Gavin.
We're gonna be
And
talking
Gavin.
about Tasmic and how he was running. Should I say the character or no?
No.
How he
No.
was friends with Smee.
There you go.
And
No, it was MSEP, not Fantastic.
no, in Mace Celestial Parade.
Yeah, use it Fantasmic.
Yeah, wasn't he doing the boat riding, or he was like training to do it?
Fantasmic and MSAP are two different
I
things.
know he was in both.
Anyways,
So yeah, Fantasmic. He was supposed to do like the driving of the boats for the princess scenes, and then for MSEP he was friends with Smee, for the Peter Pan bit. So
I
that'll
was
be
like,
that'll be fun.
listen, we have 3 former entertainment cast members in one podcast. Let's get it.
I'm very excited. That'll be
and his fangirl.
very fun episode.
And
Yes.
his fangirl.
Daddy, what?
I
He is my Prince Charming, if I do say so myself.
know.
Just wait until I get there.
Oh,
And they know it too.
I know. I can tell.
Dinner was funny yesterday for sure.
Dinner was a
God.
moment.
I just wanted to be known Gavin and I were friends first. I want all the listeners to know
Congratulations.
that Gavin and I were friends first, and it shows.
And then I swooped in and took him.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Literally
There was a
swooped
whole
in, picked him
hour's
up,
worth-
and carried him
There
away.
was a whole hour's worth of the two of us just like gossiping like 2 ladies in a nursing home, and like Sky's just on his phone.
Yeah. Yeah. But
I'm
anyway,
gonna let one of y'all close us out because I'm tired and don't want to do any more
You
thinking.
could please. You didn't look like you had any interest in closing
I
out.
can do
So,
it. I'm good with
um,
whatever. I'm
if you
saying.
could please leave us a rate and review on Apple Podcasts. You can also leave rates and reviews on Amazon. If you are listening on Audible, you can do that.
And Spotify.
And Spotify, you can rate, but you can't review.
Right.
We are also on basically anywhere you listen to podcasts. We recently learned that we are also on Odyssey, which is really cool. That is.
Okay.
Yeah. Odyssey is like a really hot sports podcast platform, and apparently we're on it, which is really awesome. So
It'd be funny if we were like trending with like baseball.
literally, like really, wherever you get your podcasts, we are there. And Redbubble is still there. We got some cute stuff. Go ahead and check that out. Does anybody else have any?
YouTube is still there. Smash that subscribe button.
Smash that subscribe button. All right.
I do want to get the this is gonna sound really iffy, but I do want to get the shit, whatever it's called, back. What Discord.
Discord back.
Yeah, I do want to get the Discord back. I miss it. I miss the interactions that we used to have on it.
Technically, it's still there.
But yeah, well, I have to restart it and get it back up and running.
Mhm.
But if we can do that, that'd be awesome.
I don't know, man. I'm an adult. I ain't got no time for that.
Yeah, you don't got to worry about it. But yeah,
All
that's
right.
it for me.
And with that, dream a fantastic dream.